Wanna go take a ride? Wanna get a ride? Wanna go for a ride? Come on. Oh, boy.
There you go. Thank you for meowing. Do it again. Come on.
Some of the details of our trip, starting with routes that will consist of states we'll be going through, towns and cities we may be visiting, and bodies of water that I will try to keep within the reach of us at all times. Next will include safety, which will be limited to first aid kit, miscellaneous, which could include anything from Neosporin to surgical equipment, depending on how the situation goes. We will also talk about GPS, which will be limited to phone, satellite navigation, maps, and of course a old-fashioned compass. Defense, which will include a CO2 gun, couple machetes, an air horn, and probably some firecrackers. They seem to have helped last time, so we'll see how they do this time. And then of course we have some emergency situations that I haven't completely thought of yet, but we'll get there eventually. Talk about diets, which includes Tiggan's diet, which will be food, water, and extra precautions. Then we will talk about my diet, which will consist of food, water purification, which will also jump back up to Tiggan's as well, and some extra precautions I will also take for myself. I will also give you guys a look into what kind of gear and equipment I will be getting and using, which will include ground. I use that as a term for something that I will be using constantly, which will include backpack and storage, tent and sleeping, and Tiggan's house, which you will all get to see in this video later on or next video, I'm not sure yet. We will then talk about the cameras I will be using, which will most likely be 3 or 4, and the difference between nature cameras versus everyday cameras. Nature cameras, I will be using whatever highest UHD display, I'm not good with technology, whatever the highest resolution is, I'll be sure to use for the best nature shots. Everyday use will probably be 1080p or 720 depending on how much battery time I have and how far into nature I am and need to conserve whatever amount of juice that I do have. I will also give you guys a look into the solar equipment I will be using, which will include chargers, a fan for Tiggan's house, lights, and etc. that I haven't thought of yet, but I will get to. And then we will talk about miscellaneous, which includes clothes, cleanliness, and Tiggan's accessories. This is the basis of our first video, and if you want to see more about our journey, then just give our little channel a like, or subscribe, or however the hell that works, I don't know. But Tom and Tiggan, or Tiggan and Tom, that's all you gotta type in to get to us.